Hey there, race fans and adrenaline junkies. Welcome back, Tony here with the latest tea. Strap in because I've got the wild story from the world of Formula One, right from the heart of Sin City, Las Vegas. You know, when they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, they definitely weren't talking about this. Stay to the end and I'll tell you a little secret about the manhole cover deal. Subscribe right now. I'll wait. Done? Okay, good deal. So picture this, the Las Vegas Grand Prix. A mega event with a jaw-dropping $500 million on the line. It's Thursday night. The city is buzzing, and the first practice session is underway. But hold on, just 9 minutes in, and bam! Drama unfolds faster than a high-speed lap. Carlos Sainz Jr., our man from Team Ferrari, runs over a water valve cover. And guess what? It's not just a small oopsie. This bad boy badly damages his Ferrari. We're talking serious damage here. The FIA, those bigwigs who oversee all the racing action, say Sainz smashed right into the concrete frame around the cover. Imagine the scene. A Formula One car, a damaged track, chaos all around, and it gets better, or worse, depending on how you see it. It took another 11 agonizing minutes for the FIA to wave the red flag and pull all the cars off the track. They had to inspect every inch of that circuit. But wait, there's more. A second practice was scheduled for midnight. Fans were waiting. The drivers were revved up, but nope. Delay City. Why? Because Ferrari's boss, Vasseur, is fuming. He's out there raging about this just unacceptable incident. Poor Sainz is benched, his Ferrari in shambles. They had to swap out the whole chassis and other bits and pieces, and to add insult to injury, they even had to chat with F1's stewards to see if this fixer-upper job would get them penalized. Now get this, fans and traffic cams caught the whole shebang. We're talking a fountain of sparks flying off Sainz's Ferrari as it limped down the track after that collision. The fans' reactions priceless. They're watching from indoors, near the crash site, and their faces are a mix of shock and awe. They're gasping, their eyes wide, as they watch Sainz's car blitz past with its underbelly throwing a spark party. In the aftermath, there's this news conference, right? The moderator's trying to get a word from Vasseur about the bigger picture, but Vasseur isn't having any of it. He's all, I'm not sure the topic for me today. We had a very tough FP1 that is going to cost us a fortune. He's clearly ticked off, saying how they messed up the session for Carlos and how they're definitely out of the FP2. He's calling it unacceptable for F1. You can feel the tension in the air. Then there's Toto Wolff from Mercedes. He's equally prickly when he's asked about this whole fiasco. Is it an embarrassment for F1, they ask him? Wolff's like, that is not a black eye. This is nothing. He's downplaying the whole drain cover debacle, insisting they'll fix it and no one will even remember it the next day. But the plot thickens. A reporter points out that fans are leaving in droves. The track's under repair, and Wolff, oh boy, he gets visibly heated. He's calling the whole thing ridiculous, saying it's just FP1 and that we shouldn't be moaning about a broken car. He acknowledges it's a shame for Carlos and could have been dangerous. But he's adamant about not letting this incident tarnish the sport. Here's a twist. Despite all the chaos, the F1 Las Vegas team issues a statement saying a single water valve cover failed. They assure everyone that the bigwigs, F1, FIA, and local engineers, are on it, fixing the issue. But the second practice, delayed till 2 a.m. Talk about a night race. Now let's zoom out a bit. This race is a big deal. A return to Vegas for F1 after decades. The last time they raced here was way back in the early 80s, and back then it was just around the Caesars Palace parking lot. That's when people still owned Datsuns. This time, F1 and Liberty Media are pulling out all the stops to make it a showstopper. But it's not all smooth sailing. There's grumbling about sky-high ticket prices, hotel rates going through the roof, and locals are pretty steamed about the disruptions from building the track. This track, by the way, is a beast. It's a 3.85-mile street circuit that snakes through a big chunk of the strip, passing iconic Vegas landmarks. It's got 17 turns and is partly open to traffic during the day. How cool is that? So the FIA could only give it the green light early Thursday morning. After it was all closed up for the night, they started inspecting around 3:30 a.m. Talk about burning the midnight oil. Back to our man Vasseur. Despite his earlier meltdown, he's still bigging up the event. He's joined by other team principals, all singing praises for the mega event and the efforts of Liberty and F1. Vasseur's like, I am still convinced it is a mega event and we have to continue. And Wolff? He's echoing Fred, calling it a mega spectacle, a new standard for the sport. But he does admit there was a hiccup when the drain cover came loose. Oh, and this is the manhole cover deal I told you about in the beginning of the video. This isn't even the first time something like this has happened. Flashback to 2019 in Baku. George Russell ran over a manhole cover during the first practice. And back in 2016 in Monaco, Nico Rosberg had a similar encounter. His manhole cover incident ended up hitting Jenson Button's car, no relation to Benjamin, and wreaked havoc on his McLaren. And that's not all from Vegas. Esteban Ocon from Alpine also had a rough night. His car got damaged when he passed Sainz on the track, probably hitting that pesky dislodged cover. His chassis needed to be changed as well. So there you have it, folks. The Las Vegas Grand Prix. A night of sparks, drama, and high-speed action. It's a story of high stakes, high speeds, and even higher emotions. Stay tuned for more updates on all the latest good stuffs. Catch you at the next checkered flag. Stay tuned, this is my first video, but I got lots and lots on the way, so subscribe. If you didn't already, make sure you turn on notifications and I'll keep bringing you the latest and greatest. Ciao for now.